my pony.
Hey guys, it's Tazwhole here. Welcome to Tazwhole's Tubecast. Now I'm here with my friend Ponyslaystation. How you doing?
How's it going, guys? Ponyslaystation here.
Yeah, and we're not talking about the Sony PlayStation. Okay. just had to let everyone know that. You know. So what platform are you on, my friend? Like you're on Twitch or you're on YouTube right now?
Well, at the moment, I'm starting my Twitch channel, and I think in maybe a week or two after my Twitch channel's been kicked off, I think I'm gonna start like a YouTube channel. Get the highlights rolling. Gonna show off some skills.
Hey,
basically, mostly it's gonna be Twitch.
Obviously, you got more skills than me, because trust me, I can't do both. I'm like, no, I know. I get tired. But yeah,
trust me, Twitch.
So what game? Like, are you on console or are you on PC?
I'm gonna be streaming most of my competitive games on PC, but sometimes when it comes to story games, like only PC or PlayStation driven or whatever, like let's say God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn or everything like that, then I'm gonna be playing on the PlayStation.
That game is gorgeous, man. Horizon Zero Dawn. I love that game.
It was just the best game ever. When it came to graphics, when I was playing it.
Yeah. So my question is, where are you gaming from? Just so my lovely audience knows, because I know, but they don't know.
Can you please repeat the question?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, where are you gaming from, like area-wise, like where, country, state, province, whatever.
Some people are going to be surprised because most people think we ride around on lions in this country, but yeah, I'm actually from South Africa.
Oh, cool!
Beautiful country.
Awesome.
That has pretty bad internet, but at least we're starting.
Yeah, but then you got the equator that you can blame, so
Yeah, well, it's at least something.
Yeah, it's something. At least you have something to, it's not like people go, "Damn you Canadians and your damn connection." And I'm like, it's not that bad if you really think about it, but whatever.
Yeah, precisely, man. We can still play our games. It's just gonna be a little bit laggy.
No, that's kind of like when I was talking to my friend. We're really big comic heads, and anyways, like, are you into any comic stuff yourself, or no? Just curious.
Like this is an interesting story, dude. Like, I think a month or two ago, like me and my family were just chilling, busy with work and stuff like that, and all of a sudden, an old friend of my dad arrives, and he drops off like a whole crate of these 1970s Marvel comic books.
Oh my god, I was just gonna go there, but what happened was, me and my friend at work, we were talking, and he's like, dude, you know what? It's kind of funny that, like, they're talking about vibranium, all that lovely shit. Guys, if you don't know what vibranium is, go look it up on Wikipedia, that shit up, or look it up on Marvel. You'll understand. But anyways, we were talking about Black Panther, and then he's like, yeah, now Wakanda. He's like, if he said, just imagine if that was real. They don't have any. They have already figured shit out that we're already, we already developed. They're like super technology, outer space, out of this world. And I'm like, that would be amazing. I'd be like, wow, holy crap.
Dude, if South Africa was as advanced as that, Wakanda, yes, that would be insane. But
yes.
Sadly, that is only a dream.
That's only a dream. Yes. I'm sorry, Stanley. We can't all live in your world. But anyways, so I was gonna say, when you were young and you were obviously into games and stuff, what was your favorite game that you loved playing? That you remember as a kid?
Dude, there were so many games, but like if I can give like the big highlights that just made excuse me, that just made my day every day was those Ratchet and Clank games and Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
Oh yeah.
I grew up with those games.
Oh, they remastered Jak and Daxter, so definitely look out for that collection.
Dude, I love Jak and Daxter. I love playing number 3.
I'm not sure if you'll be. Don't quote me. You'll probably be able to find it, but it's really rare to find it. The 3 collection if you find it in the hard copy. But I bet if you look through the PlayStation Store, you can find it. They've actually remade that. The last one they have to remaster is Spyro out of the Naughty Dog franchise.
Dude, I would be playing Spyro for days.
Or not Naughty Dog, but yeah, Insomnium, some shit like that. But yeah, it is amazing.
And while we're on the topic of games,
Okay.
kind of interesting career I'm at the moment studying is game design.
That is, yeah, I could not do that. Trust me, my cousin, he has his his degree and all that stuff because he went to ICT Tech and he has all that development. But I'll say it's great and all, but I'm like all the coding and stuff and all the stuff that goes into it. I'm like I know some people they've tried to teach me how to use the I forget what it's a developer's engine. It's the same engine that shit. What are some of the engines like the developer engines?
Oh, you mean like
Unreal Engine. That's what the Unreal Engine.
Unreal.
The Unreal Engine.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I'm totally lost there. I'm like, yeah.
Like, dude, I was also lost as hell, but then, went to university, studied a little bit, still busy studying, but like, my world's just been blown open of the possibilities and stuff you can create.
Oh yeah. So compare the games that you used to play then to now. Like, do you see much of some newer games? Do you see much of an evolution through that? Like,
yeah, I think there's been a big evolution actually. Like in the 2000s and 1990s, when I was playing games, most of them were basically solo players or co-op.
Okay.
And now we have this massive online community where everyone can play with each other from different countries. You didn't even hear from people from China or whatever.
That's
just
what
played on your little PlayStation.
That's why I amaze people because networking community is a big thing. But I'll say like even Discord. I'll say this. I'm glad that I love Discord for the fact is I can talk to someone halfway across the world and I'm in Canada, and then I actually talk to somebody and just talk to them like I'm on the phone or something.
Yeah, and another interesting thing I've noticed is, have you noticed how many game stores and DVD stores are closing because of online downloads?
Yep. Or they're pretty much like I find that like now instead of just like sometimes even the games now, some of the games that they become so scarce. And the one thing is they come out with cards that have like you have for like a DLC or whatnot or season pass or something like that. You can add that to it. But
yeah, precisely.
I see more and more of that, and I'm like, I think that's gonna be more of the thing as we keep on going.
Yeah, like as a upcoming game designer, most of the things these days are about money, basically. Everyone wants to just make money and, don't care about the fans anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah, me and a few friends are trying to go into a different route, try and not go for the money. Like, the one thing is actually, if I can say, I don't care about money anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I grew up with money, basically. My parents, they were rich, so I grew up with it.
Yeah.
Now at the moment, I'm living on my own, doing my own thing. And basically, I don't care about money anymore. I've lived with it. It doesn't make your life better. It's about the memory.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like greedy companies like EA and stuff like that. Just forcing smaller companies to do this as well. Because
that's what I found out. Like I'm not sure if you heard about this, but Bethesda. They're one of the biggest ones they made a huge rip-off thing where they're like, we can actually, I don't know if it's Bethesda, don't quote me guys, but I'll say that they one of these companies actually like, once they're like, oh yes, people are going to keep on buying their games no matter what they bring out, and they can just base it off the game before it, that engine.
Precisely.
And you can see it between Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls, or Fallout 4, and you got, and then or even Ubisoft. Ubisoft, you've done this too. When they did Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal, it's the same goddamn map, only different skin.
Yeah, dude, like Far Cry 5, it's awesome, all that, but it feels like the same game. It's just
Actually,
like a resale.
But only thing I liked about 5 is that they did the whole thing where I'm not sure because none of the characters are supposed to be based off of real characters in real life, guys. So this is my opinion. Anyways, I think I found it more exciting than Far Cry 4 because the fact is, okay, there's a guy in a pink suit. You know what? He's obviously a gangster, but you know what? He's not really talking really like he's gonna kill me. It's like, okay. And then I got like Far Cry 5. You know what? I'm kind of scared by the whole. We gotta be, hail to the father, all this other stuff. Like, oh my gosh, like I swear he's like freaking Jim Jones from the People's Temple or something like that. Drink the lemonade, drink the lemon. No, Kool-Aid. That's what it was. Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid. Yes. But that's what I felt like it was in Far Cry 5.
But actually, I don't know if it's a fact. I've just heard it as an opinion. But the main character, the main villain, basically, is actually based on a guy that actually went crazy in America and told a lot of people the end is coming, and he got like 2,000 followers, and then
Jim Jones was the guy who he was the cultist where he made all these people believe in him as the father, and what happened was he actually made them in America, I'm not sure where, it was like Jonestown or whatnot. It was called Jonestown Massacre. I'm not sure what date it happened, but he had everyone drink Kool-Aid and it was poisoned, and they all did like a mass suicide.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yep. Now you understand. So he told people that he would. Yeah, it was crazy, but yeah, I liked how they take different cults in history or whatnot, and then try to write that into their games or whatnot. Like they made the guy like straight up hard ass Christian, but this is the Christian that will, not that he's saying he's not saying all Christians are bad, just saying that he'll friggin' hack the 7 deadly sins into your body and then rip off your skin after that, just to cleanse you. That's it's all fiction. It's all fiction. Like it's believable, but it's all fiction. We're just gonna remember that too.
They make it feel like it's a real life situation.
Well, yeah. That's why I think that some games where they actually put some effort into the storyline, it's like that game. Like I love it, but I swear, like I don't love. I grew up with Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and I played Breath of the Wild, and I'm like, this isn't Zelda to me. This is Dark Souls with Nintendo skin on me. What the hell?
Precisely.
It felt like that, and I'm like, my sword does not break. What the fuck? It was funny. Oh my, yeah. But that's why a lot of things are changing, because a lot of games are becoming open world now, and they're just making the world bigger and bigger and bigger, and more things to explore, but they're not adding to the storyline. Or what they'll do is they'll add it in a season pass or DLC.
Yeah, basically like
Final Fantasy.
The new Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of War. Sorry. It's an awesome game and all that, but it feels like a lot of the DLCs that's coming out now just could have been into the main game. No.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like it's like you guys. It's kind of like you haven't spent the time and the effort, enough time to develop a game that you're now adding another piece of the game in some DLC. That's kind of a ripoff. I'm sorry. It's greedy, because I find that people are like, when it comes down to, mind you, don't quote me. I'll say this. I'll say that maybe I might not know the whole developing part of the industry or whatnot, business wise, because I'm not about stock markets, all this stuff, But I'll say that I find that I loved games like, oh my gosh, like Zelda and 64. Oh my gosh, going back to Mario, Legend of the Seven Stars. That game really spoke out to me, because I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so big of a story. But yeah, it's enough of my jibber jabber. But I was gonna say, so when you were learning how to broadcast, I would say either you can stream or see it as streaming and broadcasting, either or. But yeah, have you made any mistakes, and how'd you fix them? When it comes down to broadcasting or technical.
Most of them were basically, Nightbots having trouble. Sometimes quality didn't go so good. It was actually I stream on 1080p, but sadly sometimes it jumped to 360. Had to fix that in settings. Just little things, but not major actually.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, one of mine was I used to have volume. That's why even we can quote him on this. I'll say this. That's why we even did a sound check before we recorded, because sometimes my voice is quiet and then the other person who I'm interviewing is above me, or vice versa.
Yeah, and especially tonight, Discord has been pretty glitchy, so I don't know about that.
Yeah. But yes. Do you have... So, last question. Do you have any advice for my lovely audience out there? Like, advice, like, if they were wanting to get into being on YouTube, Twitch, if they want to do something, like, you know, a life lesson, do you have, like, a word? Do you have something that they can take with them?
Like a basic thing I can just say that can actually be, used in a lot of other stuff is, like, especially when it comes to streaming, doing sports, doing something creative, anything like that. The basic point is don't doubt yourself and just start with it. And sometimes you might be discouraged, but that's part of life. You learn the disappointment, but sometimes the disappointment is there to make the victory even greater.
But yeah,
precisely. Like, if I can give advice about streaming, mostly, the biggest advice I can give is start streaming. Don't give up.
Yep.
I've had it. Taz has had it, especially with YouTube. You start YouTube. You think you're gonna get like 1,000 subscribers on the first day, but it doesn't happen. It's a grind. It's basically don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Just keep at it day by day.
And don't worry when you guys get comments that are actually criticizing, because one thing is that's constructive criticism. You can take that and be like, I could work on something. But you know what? Like, I swear to God, like when I had audio issues, my one friend was like, "Hey, you're dropping out, bro. You're dropping out." And I'm like, good sir, how do I fix that? And he's like, "Well, I'm glad you asked." I'm like, "Why?" "Cause I actually work for a record label." And I'm like, "Oh, so you're the professional compared to me. All right, that's all good. That's all good. I'll take that. I'll take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, sure. Tell me, how do I get better?" So they showed me some items so I could put in my setup, and it's worked for me. So I'm glad that I took. You have to take advice where you get it, like through criticism or anything. Just don't take it to heart, because if you take things to heart, YouTube and I'll say it, just society, it'll seem like it's attacking you. And the one thing is, you can't see it like that. It's all in the same sense. We all learn at different paces, and we all take advice different ways. Now we just gotta learn to take what we got. Sometimes not at the moment that, when someone's like, "Don't do this" or "This will happen." Well, not until that we actually, man up, and we actually then look back and think about. We have to think really hard what went wrong, and then we can actually, learn from it, and then we can learn what to do about that to not run into that again. And then what you do is also then help others out by helping the community and talking to other people, and then telling them what worked for you. Because yeah, or maybe you guys can come up with the answer together. That's the thing. But yes, thank you, Ponyslaystation. Thank you for being on the show, man.
Dude, it was insane. I love it. I love being on the show. It's awesome talking to you. And yeah, dude, like I give you so much hope and good luck for going forward. It's just gonna go insane with you. I'm so proud of you. Like, I remember the day when you started with your YouTube channel, dude. I'm so proud of how you've grown, and it's just insane. You're gonna go so far.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have today. So I'm gonna end it with that. So, you know what, guys? Hey, leave me a like, because I like bacon, you like bacon, we all like bacon! Yes, Peter, step off, because I know you don't like bacon, but come on, like, you know what? I'm Canadian, so I'll say this. I'm not me without my bacon. Trust me. It's even ask my girlfriend. It's hectic, because I swear to God, I say, where the hell's the bacon? I get mad, and I'm like, I get angry, and I need bacon like Popeye spinach. I just need it for my fuel. And then she's making me make the bacon most of the times. That's why it's gone all the time. So please, guys, leave me a like. So, guys, leave me a comment, because, you lovely gentlemen watching the show, thank you. And you lovely ladies out there watching the show, thank you. Now, you lovely ladies are making your gentleman watch this show out of his own accord. Well, you know what? I'm gonna teach them. I'm gonna give them a little word of advice that they should listen to, and you'll agree with me. So listen up. Please leave me a comment because come on, guys, we all know girls like guys with good skills, and trust me, I don't got skills. My girlfriend's reminding me every morning I don't got skills. So if I can get better at my show, please leave me a comment, and then I'll keep that in mind, and then maybe do something different. Hey, you know what? I can try something new. So this has been brought to you by Get Out My Lawn Records because, hey, kids, get out my lawn. This isn't a frickin' 70s concert. I'm sorry, just get out my lawn. You're killing the grass. Go next door, alright? So, guys, please hit that bell. No, not Taco Bell because I'm not sponsored by them. But no, hit that notification bell so stay up to all my new videos. And then I'll see you guys next time, guys. See you guys! Mommy, did you bring apples for the pony?